crafted by us. Just grab this opportunity in this community crafted by us. Yeah, in this community crafted by us.
Hi, welcome to this episode of Crafted by Us. I'm your host, Michelle Johnson, and today we are going to be doing the first installment of our 12 Days of Christmas programs, which are going to be some short videos on Christmas projects for your house and Christmas projects for gift ideas. So our first project is going to be a Christmas banner. If you've watched other Crafted by Us shows, you know the first thing I do is describe all the supplies you need. But in an effort to keep the videos short, we're going to skip that step and go right into the project. But if you need a list of the supplies, you can get the supplies at the list at my website at www.craftedby.us. This banner is going to be a series of stockings just like this one. So the first thing we need to do is make our stocking. And I like to make the stocking with 2 pieces of paper instead of 1. It just gives it a bit of weight. And I'm using these bags. I think these, craft style gift bags that I have a whole assortment of are nice. And the font on some of them looks really nice once the stocking is made. So all I'm doing right now is just cutting this bag open to make it flat so that I can trace my stocking template on it. So the first thing you need to do is trace your stocking template. Now for my template, I just drew something that looked like a stocking and cut it out of cardstock. I will also have, and then I trace this for you, so if you don't feel comfortable doing that, I have this template, and it'll be available for download on my website, www.craftedby.us, just in case you need it. So I have my template, and I'm just going to trace out with my pencil that has disappeared, hold on, trace out the shape of the stocking. Just like that. And there's a number of ways that you can do this, but what I'm going to do is just kind of cut this out just to make it easier to manipulate, like this. Okay, I want this to be two-sided, so I'm going to stick some glue on here, just like this, and glue this to my bag. Like that, okay? And now I'm going to cut this out. I'm just cutting it out roughly so I can cut it better with a small piece. Okay, so I'm going to follow my line that I cut for my stocking and cut this out into stocking shape. Off to the side I have a book, like an old law book, that I'm going to use for text for the top part of the stocking. And I'm also going to use that to put this underneath so that when it's drying it lays nice and flat, because it has a tendency to curl from the glue stick. Alright, so there's my stocking shape there. And then I've got my book here. We are going to put a topping, rib part on top of our stocking. And for that I need a sheet of this paper. Don't worry, I'm not ruining a perfectly good book. I saved these. They were on the way to the dump. And I told somebody not to throw them away, that I would use them all. So, okay, so I'm going to use the book and press that down, let that dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to just put some glue down here, because I want this to kind of be double-sided too, so that it's thicker. Glue just like this. Okay. You can do this however you want. Fold it in half here. Now it's 2 pages thick instead of 1. And I'm going to trace out the top part of my stocking. like this. All right. And cut it out. So the top part of my stocking was just something as simple as a rectangle, and then I rounded the corners with my scissors. So if you're drawing your own template, that's all it is. There we go. There's the top. And now I just need to glue this top piece to here. And then I like to let it sit and dry because it's going to want to curl a bit, okay? So while that's drying, I can work on some more. So let's say you've done this and you've let all yours dry and they're nice and flat. The next thing that I like to do is put some stickles on here. So for this project you need I'd say between 5 and 8 of these. So you could put this underneath your book and let it flatten out and dry, and then when you're all done with all those, go and add your stickles. I'm going to do this right now just for time's sake. So I'm just putting a bit of stickles, and if you don't know what stickles is, it says well, it doesn't say what it is. We call it glitter glue. I don't know that anybody has ever used it for glue, but I use it for like glitter, and it has a nice tip on it so I can draw kind of with the glitter. All right. So there's that. Let me hold that up for you. And then now we need to add a bit of color, I think. And you probably want to do this actually before you add the stickles. Sorry. But I like to get my ink pad here and just kind of go around the edges. It gives it a bit of a finished kind of look. It browns the edge. I'm just using a brown stamp pad, just rubbing it along the edge like this. This isn't the best thing for your stamp pads, but I do this a lot and haven't found that it makes it so bad that I can't use my stamp pad. So I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. So there's some ink there, and then let's go ahead and add a bow to it like we've got on this one, just for a little bit of Christmas color there. And for that I have this Bow Bunny ribbon here, and it's a 3/8 inch thick ribbon, and I thought that it was a little bit too thick for me, so I cut off, let's say about 5-6 inches of it like this, and then let's just cut it right down the middle, okay? And then that makes it just half as wide and easier to make a nice little bow. Okay, so now I have enough here for 2 bows. I'm just going to make a bow just like this. Okay. There we go. Make it nice and tight. And then once it's done, I need to, hold on, you can't see it, sorry. No, I'll just start over here. Okay. There we go. Not sure what happened. Okay, so I have a nice bow like this. And then I just want to trim it so it's even on both sides. And I've got some Scotch quick dry adhesive here. And I'm just going to put a little dab on the back like this, and then I'm going to set it right here in the middle like that and let it dry. So I've cut a section of this tulle off, and this is what's going to be my banner. And what I've done is I've gotten this brown Bow Bunny ribbon, and I've tied it in knots about every 4 inches here. And then what I'd like to do is just add my stockings just like this to my thing. First I need to add a few more ribbons here. So basically I'm just guessing, and then I'm just tying this right around here. Like that, okay? It's easy enough, right? And then once I have all these spaces, I'm just going to, in between those spaces, put my stockings, and that will be my banner. And to attach that, I'm again using this quick drying adhesive. I'm just going to run a bead just like that, and then stick it on the tool. And it's going to be a bit random, like when it hangs, but that's all right because it's going to add to the character of it. There we go. And then one more. And then I just need to do this for the rest of the length of the tool that I have out. And I'm using probably about 6 feet of it. And once I tie it up, I think it'll, or actually about 4 feet. Okay. So let me turn this around so you can kind of see what what the finished project will look like. And then I'm going to hang this up in my kitchen window. How cute is that?
Crafted by us, a show with commonality. Crafted by us, where ideas become reality. Crafted by us, just grab this opportunity. In this community, crafted by us. Yeah, in this community, crafted